Hey guys, it's Mike Murphy here. Today we're going to be talking about three different learning management systems, specifically comparing their different discussion board functions um, to talk about three LMSs in a short time span does not do them justice. So we're going to focus specifically on the discussion board element today. First things first, like we said, the three LMSs we're going to focus on today are Edmodo, Canvas, and Google Classroom. The question we're asking is, in the era of blended learning and flipped classrooms, how does one choose between the best LMS for fruitful online discussion? Why is online discussion important? Well, Clem in 2005 offered four reasons why traditional brick and mortar cooperative learning is actually not as effective as online discussion forum versions of cooperative learning. So the first reason is that all students could find time to do their share of the work. No longer do they have the excuse of conflicting work or study schedules, or relying on the worker bee in their group to carry the load for them. Thinking is more focused and clear. Everything is done through writing, but specifically typing. So they get to take some time and edit and really think through their responses before posting. Everybody's held more accountable because all your stuff, quite frankly, is made public. So you can see what everybody's doing and also not doing. Finally, all inputs and posts are organized and archived for later reviews and updates, such as the case of my ACE program that I did through Canvas 2 years ago. I can go and reference any discussion posts from any of those courses, and they're still there and still relevant, and it's really pretty cool to see. Okay, LMS number one is Edmodo. And Edmodo's discussion function, it allows teachers to post questions for discussion, nothing big there. Obviously, students can freely post their responses and reply quickly to their classmates' posts. Within this function, you can offer a open-ended prompt, and you can ask your students to come up with high-end, higher level responses where they inference, draw conclusions, make connections, even synthesize between multiple texts and sources. So by replying to one another, students can collaborate and actually build their own foundations and grow their foundations of concepts and schemas. So for better or worse, I think Edmodo has the Facebook feel, and yeah, it's clean, it's sharp, it's chic, but at the same time, it's social media-y. So the students might kind of get a little bit confused with what is this? Is this social media or is this school? So there might be that kind of in-between gray area. Okay, LMS number two is Canvas, and what our beloved ACE uses. So Canvas's discussion board function allows you to format that allows instructors and students to contribute as many as discussion topics as desired. Nothing new there. So discussions can also be created for an assignment, or just simply to serve as a little discussion starter. It allows for follow-up conversations and questions that may have began in like they say, the traditional brick and mortar classroom and expanded over into the online format. Or if you're watching a multimedia lecture on video, that is also a good place to start. What's really great about Canvas is that it can be a form of formative or summative assessment or no assessment at all, just a general gauging of interest on a particular topic. So Gilbert and Daugbach in 2005 offered that it provides a forum for debate of contradictory ideas. And Canvas's discussion board is a great place where those ideas can be formed and cultivated. Finally, Google Classroom, learning management system number 3. And my personal favorite in the Dwight D. Eisenhower High School English 1 and English 1 Honors classrooms. So you can use this as a built-in comment thread function. It's very clean. Teachers can allow for comment editing, replying, and it's an easy place where you can monitor and police commentary from your students. Students can attach links and other multimedia. Every time a student posts, the teacher can set up to receive emails, which can actually be quite annoying if not used properly. Teachers can mention other teachers and students, and much like Twitter, the Twitter sphere. So that's kind of cool. There's a really simple, easy marked as done button. When a student's finished typing their response, they know that they submitted it. They hit marked as done, and boom, it comes up. The student. There's no guessing. Oh, did my comment post? And finally, if you're using an outside third-party discussion format, Google Classroom can link to that site. So they're not, they don't discourage the use of other discussion threads. They encourage you to pull a third party in, and they will host that discussion or that link for you. One thing that I found a little bit annoying is that you can't really vary your font, italics or bold, the simple functions like that. So it's very rudimentary in that regard. But other than that, Google Classroom, very clean, very nice. I love it. So what is the best between Edmodo, Google Classroom, and Canvas? Well, as you might suspect, ultimately there's advantages, disadvantage of each, and it's really up to the user on ease of use and what your district prefers, or what the teacher specifically on a case-by-case basis prefers. So obviously experiment. What does it always come down to? You have to weigh cost versus comfortability. Okay, in each district, sometimes the best program or LMS might be the costliest, and unfortunately you might have to make some concessions for a less extensive version. So you do have to find one that meets all these criteria. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we look forward to many videos to come. Thank you. Bye.